place, a new home for a while. Let me feel alive. Nothing to hold me back. Take my time, just enjoy the ride. A new man passing by. Life is good, best I've ever felt. Get me up, somewhere new, somewhere I can find myself. Oh, I feel so alive. As I reach out to the sky. I found my way. I was in the dark against it all, but made it through the day. Cause I found my way. In bad times, I know I'll be okay. Cause I found my way. Cause I found my way. Cause I found my way. My way. Cause I found my way. My way. I was in the dark against it all, but made it through the day. Cause I found my way. In bad times, I know I'll be okay. Cause I found my way. Cause I found my way.
For our stream, so looking at this just really quickly, what I like about it. So you already heard pretty much everything I don't like about it. But one of the things you're seeing in that I did a screen capture today, and I did about an 8 or 10 minute screen capture. And it basically goes through all of the different functions, the SR, the app control that this thing basically does. And you can see in the app control, I show a lot of different video quality. So some fairly dark video. I've got some more like cloudy video. I've got pure light video. I've got twilight. So you'll notice that you'll also see the SRS will kick in, which will give you information like my current speed. It'll give you my distance traveled. It will go over the geography of where I'm basically traveling. So here, if I fast forward, I'm going to show you. There's my current speed. I'm going 60. That was actually a trip I was taking to my mom's a couple weekends ago. right before Thanksgiving. And you can see I'm going 60 there. I'm going northeast. It gives you the degrees. It tells you them all that information. So if you're a driver that needs that information, the other thing is geography. A lot of people like to know the geography and or to retrace the geography that they travel. And this one doesn't. You can see down there. I pulled up. This is basically State Route 89 at that point there. And I'm crossing over the Arizona border right there. Let me just go back and into Utah right there, and it shows you where I basically came from, that loop from the town of St. George, and I'm driving towards Kanab. And that is the geography. Isn't that cool? That's the geography and the rear camera view of where I was just at. And that's just, to me, that's wild. I think that information is just fun. So you can always go back into your video and you can check that out. You can basically retrace your steps, which I think is just amazing. So that's kind of the strengths of this thing, the app, and then of course your ability to take that information and you can download it. You'll notice that there's a download button, there's a still frame button, and then there's a retrace your steps kind of button. And then you can forward that information. You can send that to people, and you can send them. You can send it in 1-minute clips. I don't think you can adjust those clips, but in the app is where you would adjust all of your parameters, your anything that you want to show or don't show at the very top. If you notice the top of the app, there's that little kind of a hexagon, shape up top. And then you'll notice there's also the front and rear camera button up there. So it's really nice. If somebody else is driving, you can basically take this information, or the person that basically is riding can take your phone, and this gives you a real-time map of the location that you're at. So you can use it proactively and you can use it retroactively. So obviously if you're driving, you're not messing with this, but it gives you all the stats, which is way cool. So I just thought that was kind of fun. And if you drive a certain geography, say you're involved in driving for Uber, you basically can take all of those stats about where you're picking up and dropping off people more often. So it's really cool. So if you're looking at this as being a way of collecting data, it is a perfect way for doing that. So I'm really in awe actually with the technology. One of the things, there actually is really good. If you look at the back, the definition. Now, one of the things, if you notice through the rear camera, if you watch that rear camera footage, and I'll give you some more larger footage in just a little bit, but you'll notice that the rear camera is a little bit duller than the front camera. Now, that's because my rear window in my truck has a tinting on it. It's really impossible to avoid the tint. If your car has tinted windows, that would be another issue, because this camera you can't mount outside of your vehicle. So anyway, I thought that was kind of cool. I really enjoy this stuff. This is really fun tech. It gets into the other side of what I like to do, the techie / video person in me. And you add drones to this, and it gets really a fun kind of hobby. But so this is a really good option, and the thing that's cool about it is the price. So let me just give you an idea what this thing costs. So I'm going to switch over to my studio view here. This is the Cyber Monday sale right here. So this thing is basically $100. So if you click on the link on my feed, you'll basically see that you'll get that Cyber Monday. It says it's normally $150. So dash cameras are usually around $150, but traditionally these have been much higher than that, especially ones that have this much. Here, let me get this turned off. That have this much, this many features. So this is basically known for what they call night vision and SR effect. But these are some of the other things that this thing is really, really cool at. So this is the 4K, what they call the 4K. Is it true 4K? Yeah, and it's hard to get really good 4K through a windscreen. That's probably where almost all dash cameras have an issue, is they have to go through an already filtered lighting setup because of the front windshield of the car. This one sits pretty close to the window. It's literally mounted. Just let me look at that. It's literally mounted flush to try to deal with that. The other thing they do is they add that little. If you look on the top of the dash cam, you'll notice that little light film. They add a little bit of a quick release film. It gives you more surface area to stick it on. The problem is, though, is since it doesn't detach, and that would be really cool, is if this thing had a dock. I really like the dock, if you can dock a camera, just so you can get it out of the sun and just get it off your window. But this one's made for 24-hour car security, but $118. So I thought that was really cool. I'll give you I do have some examples where you can read license plates. I think that's another one is, this says 8 megapixel cameras. And, the problem with pretty much any camera is you have to decide whether you want to record a lot of high resolution video, or excuse me, less high resolution video or more lower resolution video like 1080. I've seen some really good 1080, footage from these cameras. But 4K, I think the happy medium goes where the companies go between that, and they do like a 2.7K front facing. I would like to see 2.7 front and rear, because I think the rear view is just as important as the front view. But this is the Cyber Monday version of this. Now let's look and see which one they're selling for. So this one is let's make sure this one has all the features. So this one with the $118 price point has got the GPS, it's got the 4K front, 1080 rear, the Sony IMX415, super night vision. I do think it does a good job at night for sure. G sensor, 24-hour parking, and this one actually you can buy a 24-hour mounting kit, which they did give me, by the way. So this camera was provided to me, and it was given to me with a 24-hour mounting option. So there it is right there. Let me see if I can roll over any more of the features there. Well, there it is, GPS. Oh, there's the SR 2.0. And if we go back to my main scene, and you'll notice the SR 2.0 overlay is right there. You see the light blue overlay, and it gives you all that cool information. You do have the option to shut that off. If you look down below, it has an SR, like a little actuator, a little button. And there's all the video. That's my video list, and that is logged in Wi-Fi at this point. So I basically log into the camera with Wi-Fi. And like I said, the passenger can collect all this data for you. You can look at the map; it show you where you're going, how far you are from a place where basically retrace your steps, all those things. So pretty cool, pretty cool. Let me go down through. So there's the Wi-Fi feature right there, and then actually there's a little. Here's a little promo video. Let me go ahead and put the promo on there. Hopefully it doesn't, make sure I don't play the pro. There we go. So this is their little promo. Kind of giving you some of the different tilts, and that is if you can tilt it. And it does work better if your almost all rear windows are tinted though at this point. 128K card. I put a U3 card in mine. There's your SR data. And it does give you the feedback, the parking, and it does do parking surveillance. You can adjust the parking surveillance levels so it will pick up things with more sensitivity or less sensitivity. Let's go look at the. I'd like to switch over to the DDPAI site. These guys have been really good too. These guys have been really good as far as working with. I actually share a lot of video with these guys, so when they do ask for it, I say, hey, this is my footage, check it out. But you can actually buy this camera in different options. I believe it's probably software limited, meaning that they can update it for you. But the Z50 basically, this basically gives you a no GPS, so you're just getting the camera with no rear camera. Then you got the Z50 GPS version. Pretty much the same camera, but the built-in. I really like the built-in GPS, and then it gives you all that. Then you get the dual, which comes with the rear camera. I had no problem installing it. I've installed a ton of these cameras. It is USB-C, which is really nice because when I change cameras over and over again, I put in a lot of different cameras. I always use the USB-C connectors, and the companies that don't, it really is a bummer. So you can get the Z50 dual, and then they add the GPS. You can see the point starts to go up, but obviously the best prices, and then this comes with the parking package, and let's see if I can. I don't know if I can make that bigger, but basically it comes with a bag with all of the things that you do to plug it into your ignition block. Not very hard. I've had a couple of different versions of these that I've installed. Some actually plug into your data reader. The benefit of plugging it into your block is that you can put it into a slot where when you turn your car on, it'll basically actuate the camera and then it'll shut it off. Now, it does have a short amount of power reserve, and you can adjust that power reserve for different times. So if you just wanted to record 15 minutes to go into a grocery store, that's kind of nice, the security footage. So right there is that's actually a really good deal that comes with that extra cable. And that's just a nice feature. You just run it through your power block up along through the weather stripping and then along your headliner right to the center. So it's a really easy install. I didn't have any problems installing. And it comes with an install tool, by the way, too, one of those little plastic install tools. So yeah, so there it is right there. The last thing I want to do with you guys is I'd like to show you some video. So here's some video of some images and some still, and then some stuff from today. Here's actually some security footage, and you can see that even in the smallest version, you can easily read the license plate in front of me. Okay, which is really cool. That's at Starbucks right there. So if you needed to do a quick a shot, say somebody backs into you, bang, you got a license plate shot right there. Okay. Some of my videos updated, but there is a day shot right there, and that's taking the long trip. That's way out in the middle of nowhere. So if you hit a cow, you hit deer or something, you can get a shot of that. I think I got front and rear. There's the rear footage. A little bit washed out, I would say. Let me double check to make sure I got it on the high resolution. Double check that it's on my high resolution. Let's go back. I want to check the resolution too, make sure I've got it. This is not recording the front at 10. This is 1080, and that's what I'm recording it at right now. So let's look at, there's another shot. That's an evening there. That's an early morning shot from today. There's a front, and hopefully we can get some of that. That was the other recording that I did today. It's long enough. It's 4K footage, so that's why it's taking time to upload. Hey, maybe I'll let that run. Here, let me get out of there. This one will run. There we go. Here's some live footage some 4K stuff from today. And I just want to double check where I'm at here. Yeah, because it's rendering right now. I just posted it. Hold on here. We got to put it back. Oh, no, I got it here. Let me just fast forward it a little bit so we get going from this light. So you can see where the reflection is down where that plate is next to me. Now, this is probably not a likely scenario, any problem, but if I was right in front of me, but you can see that where that one problem, I would say, is reflection. And I don't know if you can really control that. I really don't. There's another shot. You can see less reflection. Just depends. But look at that. There's the sun. You can see the sunset coming up. So pretty cool. So this is just all live video at 1080. If anybody would like me to send them the 4K footage, if you would like me to see actual 4K footage, just let me know, okay? Just send me an email. If you want to email me, let me put my email address up there. Oh, do I not have it? Well, actually, you can message me this way. Let's go there. Let's see here. I'm trying to get a Twitter message. Here, let me go. Just double checking here. Why am I? Yeah, this I'm trying. I'm here. Let me go to my main. That's pretty cool. Let me go really quick to my main scene. So if you do want to message me and you want to send something, this is the way to do it. I'm trying to get my lower thirds to actuate here. Oh, I have it off. There we go. So there's my Twitter handle right there. And here is and you can message me. This is my Instagram handle. So if you want to message me directly, I can send you stuff. And then if you just want to check the YouTube description, you'll find my email and anything that you need as far as communication is concerned. So, all right. So the DDPAI, this is the the Z50. Okay, the M3 was the earlier version, and like I said, I'm really happy with this camera's just usability. It was not hard to figure out, and I think anytime you're looking at a product like this and your goal is to create some kind of security or even just record your trip, your travel. This is a really good option. I'd say the price is right. If anything, guys, the price is right. You can't because you can't beat $100. Really, it's $120 on Cyber Monday. So, I did leave a link for just so you make sure you get this price. I'm just trying to see if there's any other things that I may have missed. But yeah, I would say you can't go wrong for this price point. You can't. These guys are trying to get themselves into the U.S. market right now, and they're offering a lot of deals. These Chinese companies that are really working hard to get your business. I guess the best way I can look at it. So. But this is the Z50. If you're interested in the M30, let me go to M30 really quick, just as a little backwards. Here are some other cameras that they do. You can see M30. Yes, make sure I got the right thing. Different cameras there. There's a lot of options for sure. There's my Van True cameras. Just here. I probably have it wrong here. Let's see. Z50. There's a Z40. Oh, N3. That's where I got it wrong. Sorry. N3. It was the N3 Pro. This one right here. And this one's got a Cyber Monday deal, $94. So let me here. I'll put up a link for you guys for that too. So if you're interested in this one has the same SRS, GPS. All the same things. There they are, side by side. This one's detachable. If you're interested in that, let me throw up there's my link right there. My Linkerator. I had to get my Linkerator on. So that is now, so this is the, what do they call it? The N, this is the N, I get so screwed up with these. The N3 Pro, there we go. And that's more of an oval shape. So that is the Amazon, so the N3 Pro, let's say N3 Pro, and that's the link to that. So check them out. I mean, like I said, $100, you can't go wrong. So, hey, Bob Casey, how you doing? I'm actually just finishing up a 30-minute stream, so appreciate you coming in. I will be doing a non-product stream, probably going over the O3 DJI O3 Air unit. I do have one on the way, so as soon as I get it and start looking at the logistics of it, I'm excited for that for sure. So, but yeah, so most of it was just this my dash cam, just dash cam stream. So anyway, if you're a professional driver, okay, if you are a pro driver, this is an option. So for the pro or I would say if you're not a pro, if you're just interested in getting good information while you drive, you want to find out where that person hits you. You want to validate that. You can do it easily with a dash camera. There's some, like I said, there's all of the footage. And what was I gonna do here? There's that. I was just gonna go fast forward through this footage here. There you can see the front and rear, the speed info, the direction. So you can't beat that. And then the geography of where you basically are. You just can't beat that. That is so cool. And like I said, that map you can adjust and you can zoom in. I don't know what the maximum you can zoom into. I don't think it goes much further than there, so it snaps back kind of quick. But yeah, appreciate you guys popping in, especially you from the UK. But yeah, check it out on Amazon. It's Cyber Monday, so I try to bring in things that are interesting. I think if the product is good and the price is right, it's definitely worthwhile. And like I said, there's that driving footage. Look at that. That's what I got to see this morning. And now I can share it with you. There's my sunrise coming to work. All right. But guys, I am out of here. But guys, join me on Friday. Probably, let's say Friday. Of course, Kai and I will be on tomorrow at 4:30. That would be 4:30 Central Time. I'm in Mountain Time, so it would be 4:30 Mountain Time, 5:30 Central Time. So check it out. Check it out. Check our stream out. We'll probably be talking once again about tech for the O3 and other options for the new O3 equipment coming out. They're slowly just things for the FPV world are slowly just coming out right now. And with the O3, it just makes things so much better. But so yeah, all right, I am out of here. And I think it's not bad. I think that's forward-facing 4K, and obviously you're only seeing 1080, but you're seeing the reflection. I'm not going to climb up on that guy's butt in front of me and get his license plate number, but you could easily do it. I did give you footage. Let me show you that footage again. I did show you that Starbucks footage. I wish some of it would render. Like right there, there's a still shot, and you can easily see that license plate in front of me. Let me see if any more video has basically come through. Yeah, those are those. There's like I said, that's daytime footage, but that's like it's really bright, and you can see that the filtering of you see that the filtering is changing. And then this is the forward-facing, of bright daylight. So, and then remember, this is just 1080, but I've got 4K of this same stuff. There's really not a lot to look at, is there? Yeah, that's okay. Just check it, guys. It's only for people that are interested in dash cameras. A lot of us are not. So, but I have multiple interests, and this is just another one of those things that I like to do. It's not as much about selling as much as it is about just seeing the technology evolve. That's what I love about the drone community, is that as the drone community kind of evolves forward, it just gets better and better and better, moving forward. So this is a good option. Especially for your wife, I would say look for one that's a budget version, and if you like it, if you get the footage that you want, Bob, if there's something you're interested in other than this style, there's other recommendations I can give you. So this company's just new, and they're offering a good price. I think you're getting pretty good quality video for the value. You're getting a lot for $100 these days. That's for sure. Yeah, Steve, I'm just scrolling through, and I'm just getting different. I was see if I can get that. Oh, hey, look at that! Remember that when that came out? All right, I'm out of here, guys. I got to go. I got a life, so I got a life outside of this YouTube world. But check it out. But look for a good value. If you look down here in the margin, if you look down below, you'll see that it's time-stamped, and you get all that information on the video itself down below there. If you notice right there, it tells you the time frame, 7:30, the date, how many miles per hour you're going. So all that information is stamped on there. All right, have a good one. Appreciate you guys hanging out with me, but probably going to do a lone wolf stream on Friday. So check that Friday stream out this week. More than likely, I'll be getting on, around 2-ish. So you guys that are early birds like you guys can check it out. We'll be, like I said, I'll be concentrating specifically on the 03, DJI 03 unit. All right. So have a good one. We'll see ya. And I'm out of here.
Into a big black hole. It got me stone cold. You got me stone cold. It got me stone cold. You got me stone cold. Got me stone cold. No Wizard of Oz can undo what I've done. Completely out of luck this time. I'm stuck in reverse. I gotta get away now, but I can't seem to take the lead. Oh baby, how could I know there was no second chances? Like dominoes, my life got really scattered. Still, I find myself hoping that you'll find your way back to me. 'Cause I've been stone cold since you left me here. So come home, why won't you reappear? Things that I said came out totally wrong. Can't speak of the truth when it's tainted. I fell into a big black hole. It got me stone cold.